Once upon a time, before you, I was a cock. And right now, I transformed into a peacock. I mean, with my feathers, I'm trying to impress you, my partner.
You're so funny.
Put it down and spray it.
I got things down there. If I spray, it's gonna hit, like...
Hold it. Stop.
Okay, so now I'm supposed to reach down, grab everything, pull it up, and then spray.
Yeah. Next time when you poop, let me know.
Statler said to me that she'll be excited when she gets here, so I'm just waiting for her to be excited when she gets here. Are you excited to see me?
Yes, I'm excited to see you. Just want to go.
Okay. Okay.
Hey guys, welcome back to Fiance The Other Way. So we're on season 6, episode 6. Today we have Sarper and Shekinah, James and Tata, Statler and Dempsey, and Josh and Lily. So let's start off with Sarper and Shekinah. So we see Sarper contemplating whether to go Shekinah now that she knows all his dirty little secret. But then Shekinah walks in and apparently they're gonna go furniture shopping, but it's obvious that he's doing this because he's so nervous of what Shekinah thinks of him now.
I've been asking Sarper to get me a vanity for months. And it feels like he's finally doing it today because he's concerned about what I've learned from Norm.
So while she's looking at vanities, his heart is beating like crazy.
Makes me nervous.
Anyways, they decide to sit down and finally talk about it because apparently Sarper actually cares how this will affect his relationship with Shekinah. So Shekinah said that what he did to his ex really affected her. And he's like, in a good way or a bad way? Like, you know damn well it's in a bad way. Like, why would he even ask that?
A bad way, of course.
In a bad way, I treated her.
Oh no, this can't be.
So she's like, did you ever tell her that you loved her? And he said, no. Did she tell you that? And she's like, yeah, she told me that you said that. Then he starts laughing and said that it's a joke, but I thought jokes are supposed to be funny. Nobody's laughing, Sarper. So Shekinah doesn't believe him. She tells him that he got a pattern of telling people he loves them because he told her that he loved her 3 days after they met.
That's suspicious. That's weird.
And he's like, no. I love hanging out with you. Bro, what? What the hell is wrong with him?
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Anyways, that's a red flag. Now Shekinah's like, you made me believe that you were just seeing me. But when I visited you the second time, that's when you announced that we were official. And Sarper is just thinking of a way to get out of this, but he can't. So instead he says,
I really don't remember that.
so that pisses off Shekinah. So Sarper decides to pray for a way out of this. And that's the day he finds out that there actually is a God. Oh please, oh please, oh please.
Hello, we are sorry, but we have to build the show now.
Okay.
Jesus is Lord!
So then they leave the shop, but Shekinah isn't done yet. She questions him more about his ex, and he said that they were just friends with benefits. She doesn't believe him and feels like he's constantly lying to her and can't be trusted, and she doesn't want that in a man.
If he can't own up to his mistakes, he does not have the type of character that I need in a man. And I can't be with him.
Wow, she finally unlocked her standards. Anyways, they continue the conversation at home. Shekinah doesn't want to get played by him, and Sarper's like, I understand where you're coming from, Shekinah, but I changed my whole life for you, so why would I play with you, Shekinah? I was a lonely wolf before you. I was walking on snow and leaving no traces or footprints behind. Guys, what the hell is he talking about? Because I'm lost. Anyways, because of you, I've exposed myself. You changed me, Shekinah. I even showed you the biggest form of love, sitting there on my Instagram. That's basically a marriage proposal for people like us. Oh, Sarper.
At least see the progression I have made for you.
Okay, let's move on.
So she says that he keeps saying that he changed for her, but how would she really know that she's the only one in his life? So then she asked him again if he said that he loved his ex, and he said no. He said that if a woman told him that they loved him, then he would just ghost them because that means that it would be getting too serious. So Shekinah's like, oh, okay, I believe you, Sarper. And he finally breathes a sigh of relief.
But I have like a gut feeling that he can be a good man. I know that he can. I see that in him.
You're so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
Anyway, Sarper makes like the dumbest joke ever that actually made me laugh because it was so stupid.
Once upon a time, before you, I was a cock. And right now, I transformed into a peacock. I mean, with my feathers, I'm trying to impress you, my partner.
Like, what the hell is wrong with him? Okay, James and Tata. So James is finally in Indonesia, but he wants to get real touchy with Tata. So they're going to go to a hotel for 2 days to bang day and night with no interruption.
We definitely want to be able to get really close, probably a few times, actually touchy each other, if you know what I mean.
What do you mean? What are you doing? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
But before they go, they're going to go meet with her parents first. So then they get there, and James is really impressed with the house, and I was too. Look at all those columns and more columns, but it is under construction, so they can add, more columns. Anyways, they give James a tour of the house, and we find out that his dad built this house because he has so many kids, and so when each kid decides to visit, they can have a pick of their own room. And isn't that so precious? I love good parents. They're so cute. So then they show James his room, and he's like, is this for visit or for stay? And Dad says both. So I know James is really happy to hear that. But the room isn't done, and he doesn't like that. He says that he can't sleep in it, but oh well.
There's nothing done in this room. It looks like I'm stepping into a prison. Right now, I would never be able to sleep, not in this room.
Suck it up, James. Anyways, Tata's mom is upset that he can't speak Indonesian, so they can't really communicate. So far, he can only say lizard, and I want to learn to speak Indonesian.
Cicak.
Cicak?
Yeah.
Saya mau mengerti bahasa Indonesia.
This scene kind of reminds me of this one Family Guy episode where that Hispanic guy could speak English, but not really speak English. I'm gonna put the clip in so you guys know what I mean, but yeah.
Hola, me llamo es Brian. Let's see. Nosotros queremos ir con ustedes.
Yeah, that was pretty good. But actually, when you said me llamo es Brian, you don't need the ace. Just me llamo Brian.
Oh, you speak English?
No, just that first speech and this one explaining it.
You're kidding, right?
¿Qué?
Yeah, that's what it reminds me of. Was that a good comparison or was I off? I don't know. Anyways, that is you promised to learn Indonesian. You made that promise 5 years ago. So James starts freaking out because they're already mad about him breaking one promise. So they're probably going to make him into banana chips after they found out that he also didn't want to fulfill the other two.
I'm not sure how they're going to handle the other two when they find out how my feelings are about having children, and I still have no way and don't know how I'm going to take care of Tata.
Anyways, it's the next day and they finally banged, but they don't like to say bang. Instead, they like to say annoy. So she's like, I didn't let him go to sleep because I wanted to annoy him. He. And he's like, yeah, I like it when you annoy me.
Who needs to sleep? It's overrated. I like when you annoy me.
They are so quirky.
Funny. Yes, but not funny, haha. Funny, weird.
So now James tells us his bad experience with the bidet and how it washed him a bit too clean.
It didn't wash my booty hole, it washed the insides of my booty hole. This was a deep clean.
Has anybody used a bidet? I heard it's great.
Never again.
So now they go shopping to buy James some underwear socks. While there, they talk about how Tata's dad wants James to see how he works and know how they make banana chips. James is hoping that they might be able to convince her dad into paying him because, they don't pay their family members. But Tata said that even if they don't pay them, they might be able to make some commission with the chips that they sell.
So we'd have to sell how many banana chips to make what we need to make?
I don't know. We need to do calculation.
Those are things we really need to figure out.
But that's not the only problem that they have. James' plan was to come to Indonesia with $10,000 and that will help him and Tata live for the next 2 years. But the car that they had broke down and it cost $8,000 to fix. Nobody wants to buy it and they still have payments to make on it.
Sucks to be you, nerd.
So they have to pay $700 a month and this will wipe out all of their savings.
But as far as what we intended to have for savings here, we are in a really bad spot.
So Tata wants them to tell her parents today that they're here to stay. James thinks that that is way too fast because obviously they should wait a couple of years before they tell them that they are staying. But Tata believes the sooner the better.
I think we can try to talk to them tonight.
You know him better than me, so I'm following your lead on this.
Go back to America. And that's where their segment ends. Okay, now on to Statler and Dempsey. So, Statler has one more flight, but she's been panicking the whole entire time because if this relationship fails, she has no backup plan.
I'm in so much debt. My friend has me doubting if Dempsey is using me, and there's no backup plan.
So Dempsey goes to the airport, and she's hella excited to see Statler and get their life started with the van. But she's also excited to see Statler, excited to see her.
So I'm just waiting for her to be excited when she gets here.
So Statler comes out, and she's like, hey.
Okay,
And then she's like, yay, I'm here. Girl, I know you're upset, but it is okay to pretend, okay? Fake that smile. Fake it. Dempsey's still holding up her smile pretty well and asks if she's okay, and she's like, yeah.
Are you excited to see me?
Yes, I'm excited to see you. Just wanna go.
And then she's like, okay, well, we have to get 2 taxis because of all of my stuff. And she's like, oh, so a 50-minute drive? Great. You're not happy? No.
Great.
So Dempsey wishes that she was more excited, and Statler says that her battery level is depleted and she's way too tired to fake a smile. But this is your fiance that you didn't see in 2 months. Like, shouldn't seeing her give you some energy to smile? Aren't you excited? Come on. Like, I get it, she's tired, but it's a simple smile. Be excited to see your partner, then relax in the taxi.
What? Like, are you for real? I've not seen you for 2 months. We're going on this amazing journey and nothing. I honestly, at this point, don't know what's going on with Statler.
So now they're in the taxi, they're heading to get the van figured out, but Statler wants to go to a hotel and relax first, which, yeah, valid. But apparently, they made a schedule to go check out the van first, but why would you set up a schedule like that right after your flight?
What are you?
An idiot sandwich.
Idiot sandwich what?
An idiot sandwich, Chef Ramsay.
Anyway, Statler doesn't want her to go check it out by herself because she doesn't want Dempsey to put her in a tiny cabinet. Are you guys not gonna sleep in the same bed? What do you mean? Dempsey's mad because she did all the work with planning and get in the van so Statler wouldn't have anything to worry about, so she doesn't know why she's acting like this. And because of that, it's making her worry about the relationship.
In my eyes, she doesn't really have anything to worry about. If this is how she's acting on day one, I really don't know if we're gonna work.
And that's where their segment ends. Now for Josh and Lily. So they're gonna go play badminton. Josh tells us that badminton is a very popular sport in China and Lily is very competitive. We also find out that she plays with some guys as well. And Josh is really happy to finally meet them because he knows that Lily plays with these guys, but he never met them before. So then they play and it's his first time, so he isn't really good, but you know, he's trying his best.
Good! 好球！哎，还没招人。 Oh, nice.
So now they take a break. Lily tells Josh that she notices that he gets really jealous when she plays with men. So she's happy that he can finally see that they're just badminton buddies. But Josh says that when they would FaceTime, he would actually see her friends and she would always say no. She said that he would always see things that hurt her, like saying that the love that she has for him is fake and that she's not really in love with him. And apparently he says that a lot.
家事是一直很敏感的，他就会说我是跟男人在一起啊，把老公抛在后面了呀，就说很多伤害我的话。
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
So he justifies that by saying, well, it's because sometimes when I message you, you leave me on red. So obviously you're not in love with me. You guys, this is a 47-year-old man. Like, what are you even doing? So Lily's like, bro, you're way too sensitive. I'm not gonna leave you. Relax. But Josh says that it's just his fear. So the reason he's like this is because he got abandoned in his last relationship, so he doesn't want the same thing to happen in this one. Lily comforts him and reassures him that she isn't gonna leave his ass, but he needs to stop saying hurtful things to her. And so Josh apologizes.
These words so hurts me. Do you understand?
I'm sorry.
And I feel like that was a very mature conversation. And as you guys know, mature conversations are very rare on this show. Anyways, that's the end of their segment. And that's the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave your thoughts in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. Bye!